Hey, everybody. This is Ron Rivera with Save Our Schools with Dear JCPS. I am not in the studio, but I am here with Gay, who's decided to be a sidekick. Oh my gosh, that's my job. What's wrong with you, girl? This is day 5 of non-NTI, as teachers call it, non-traditional instruction, where teachers are posting lessons at home, putting up videos, blah, 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 blah. And there's a lot been happening. I know everybody else feels like this week has lasted about a month. And there's updates probably even now, but we were lucky enough to be able to speak to Dr. Polio last night, and he had great messages for everyone, especially graduating seniors.
Hey everybody, this is Gay Adelman, and we've got Yvonne Rivera and Latasha Harrison in the studio, a virtual studio. We're building a plane we fly it, as they say, and we're lucky to have Dr. Polio on with us. He can stay with us for about 10 minutes, so we're going to let him give us some of the latest updates that he wants to share with us about what's been going on in the district. I know we've had some questions, Dr. Polio in particular, around the NTI, and I know you may not know all the answers yet, but if you could kind of get rid of some of the rumors, maybe start with that topic, and then feel free to give us updates on other things that you feel our parents need to know right now. I'm turning it over to you.
Sure, I'd be happy to. So first of all, I want to thank all of our employees for stepping up. I mean, it is a difficult time. I tell all the principals this is the time we need strong leaders and strong workers. And right now we have most of our employees that are working right now are telecommuting, so they are at home, but they're working. But I also want to thank our custodians and our nutrition workers for what they do. So custodians, maintenance workers, operations, they're doing that hard work right now. Our nutrition workers, you know, I think people need to know we serve 12,500 meals. So we've gone up 20% nearly every day. And so I believe all the numbers together, over 35,000 meals in 4 days this week. And it says a lot about the need of our kids and our families during this difficult time. So I want to thank all of them for doing that. So as everybody knows, next week is off, and then we have spring break. It's pretty clear to me, it's not in stone, that we will probably have an extended time away from physical instruction where people are in the building during the month of April. So tonight we are asking the board to approve our NTI plan that was tentatively approved by the state. I put a task force together for 2 things early this week. Number 1 was to build a platform in order to provide NTI instruction to have that common platform for our teachers and also for our students, and to develop the expectations around this NTI. So we are essentially building a virtual school in 4 days, and it has been a whole lot of work. And so really what that platform is going to be about, it's going to be all around Google Classroom. Teachers will have their own students that they work with. The schools will work together to help and support the teachers. Teachers can use the content that we put online to support, or they can build their own content, provide their own content. They can take videos of themselves teaching lessons. There's going to be a virtual library. They can put assignments on there. We are going to have some recommendations around how much time for each subject and those type of things on this platform. But teachers are going to have a lot of ability to use some of the resources, and there are some incredible resources. I believe what we will end up with is better than any district that I've seen, and I've looked around. And I think this platform is going to be tough, and it's going to be a lot of questions, and it's going to be challenging. But I think we're going to end up with a better platform than any other major district that I've seen because of the work we're putting into this. We are looking at doing a professional development day on April 6th, where teachers would be able to log into, it would be like a gold day, work together with their PLCs, have some training. We're going to have hotlines here where teachers can call in and get training and support, tech support. They can meet with administrators, fellow teachers. Meanwhile, on that day, we're going to work on families, making sure that they have access and logged in, and families will be able to call hotline numbers. And then we will begin full NTI instruction on Tuesday, the 7th. That's our tentative plan right now. We're still working that out and all the kinks, so we ask everyone to be patient with us as we develop it. The second task force is around devices and connectivity for students. So we want to be able, we're targeting about 25,000 Chromebooks that we can hand out to students in need. We're looking at ways to do that, but we want to give students 25,000 Chromebooks. Clearly, right now, getting Chromebooks in is a challenge, any new Chromebooks, as is anything, but we're going to use the ones in our schools right now, and at the back end of this, we will replace them in our schools. So schools that we use them from will get brand new technology out of it, but we're going to make sure that instead of sitting in schools right now, we're going to hand kids Chromebooks. So we're looking at about 25,000 Chromebooks to hand out. Next week, we'll be rolling out how a parent of a free and reduced lunch student can call and reserve a Chromebook. Clearly, though, the major challenge that we continue to run into that is outside of our realm is connectivity. So we're going to, I've been pushing, working with Metro Louisville to push some of our service providers to give free technology to our students, or free connectivity to our students. Right now, we have Spectrum, who is willing to give families and JCPS students 2 months of free Wi-Fi. But obviously, there's some concerns around the capacity of getting that done, what a family has to have in order to sign up for that. There's a lot of equity issues involved that worry me. But we're going to do everything we can to pressure and push our service providers to give as much free Wi-Fi as possible so that our students in need get a free Chromebook during this time, and also some Wi-Fi access. So that is our major issue. And then finally, we have to figure out ways if none of that worked out, how are we going to get hard copies of this information to our students? So in the end, we really want no student harmed or punished. That's what we're really doing as we work through this. Is yes, we want learning to occur, we want achievement to move forward, but we want to make sure we support our kids and kids aren't harmed in this process in any way. So we're looking at many ways to make sure there are safety nets involved while we move forward on this. I'm really concerned, just so you know, about how long this would be. I've said this, this could last into May, and if things don't go well, I think it could be the rest of the year. So we have another task force. I know the major concern is around seniors, to make sure that seniors are not harmed in this, that they graduate with support, and we will be working with that. And one of the things that I will commit to our seniors, no matter what, we will find a way to have commencement ceremonies for all of our schools. So whenever that has to be. I mean, clearly we have guidance from state, the governor, health officials that we have to abide by. But at whatever point that is, I'm committed to making sure our seniors have a commencement ceremony. And hopefully we're back before that so that we can have all the senior activities that go along with it. But at a minimum, we will be having commencement ceremonies for our seniors one way or another. And so if that's in the summertime, we'll do that in the summertime. Hopefully it won't come to that. But obviously, people send me emails. We have to take orders from others and health officials. And so that's where we are right now. So there's a lot of work going into this to make sure we support our kids and we have learning. And we will be rolling out with the platform and the Chromebook, how we get Chromebooks in the near future.
Awesome, awesome. Well, we want to offer our support, also our compliments, and Farah, you have been doing a fantastic job keeping everything moving and keeping everybody communicated with this and working with all the other community organizations, leaders, to make sure that everything is in place quickly for our students. And I've really admired and appreciate the fact that we have somebody who understands our district so well that you're able to just come in and do what needs to be done. That's fantastic. So please feel free to let us know how we can help you communicate to parents. We're going to be, and teachers, we're going to be providing some assistance on the Louisville PTO Facebook group. So we're going to be encouraging people to come out. There's Yvonne and Latasha are both going to moderate it and provide teacher feedback for parents that are asking, how do they access the backpack, and how do I work this Google meetup, or whatever those tools that the teachers are using with their students. And we're going to devise some regular programming, if you will, so that Yvonne was talking about how to teach Spanish to, because she's a Spanish teacher. So parents who want to know how to keep their Spanish instruction going, she's going to offer like a regular program for anybody that wants to come along. And we'll do all of this virtually using this Zoom meeting. I just renewed our subscription today. So please let us know how we can help you communicate that message out. And I also have these t-shirts that I wanted to give to you in person. We have the I Love JCPS t-shirts. Latasha and I are both wearing ours. Unfortunately, because of the virus, we can't give it to you in person right now, but I wanted to just let you know that we're doing that, and it's a fundraiser. So when people go online to ilovejcps.com and buy the shirt, we will donate that money back to helping promote the schools, helping get the PTO work up and running. So whatever we can do in tandem to support you, we want you to know that we're here for you.
Thank you. And once we roll out the plan for the Chromebooks, we'll be looking for you to help communicate to those families in need how they go about reserving that Chromebook and how it will be delivered to them. So that would be a great communication pathway for us.
Excellent.
You know, for people who are new to that, you know, they use their own little computer, right? But Google Chrome's all different. It's different than, you know, your Microsoft Suite. So we're hoping to put something together that says, okay, you were using Microsoft, you would do this.
It'd be great.
You do that.
Right.
And I know you got to run, and we also have a limited recording time that may hang up on you if we don't exit properly. So I don't want that to happen.
Thank you for all that you do. Thank you so much for everything you do.
And that was it. All right, back to you, Yvonne.
Hey, so you've heard from Dr. Polio. A lot of exciting things are happening. And I'm going to see if I can line up a friend of mine to do the Google translation, I'm going to call it, for parents who use Microsoft Suite, that is Word, PowerPoint, Excel, what's the other one I'm thinking of? Well, Publisher, and there's there are Google versions of this. And so she doesn't know yet, but I'm going to tap her for that. She's super nice. She'll be happy to do that.
Awesome. So I need to interrupt you for a second.
Sure, go ahead. Interrupt, please.
So we're using Zoom, and I upgraded our account yesterday so that we should be getting unlimited meeting times, but it's still on the basic or free plan, 40 minutes. And because of the time we spent setting up, we've already eaten up our 40 minutes on the first one. So it's about to disconnect us. So I'm going to have to send you a new link, and we're going to have to reconnect. And I am going to have to splice
good. It's all good.
All right. So
gives me a chance to pour some soda.
Okay, good. Well, I'll send you another link, and we'll just pick right up where we left off.
Actually, I'm going to pour some tea. Oops, that's coffee.
Okay, I'm going to.
That's not good.